Yo, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Kick It Podcast, coming to you live as always from Oceanside. My name is Louis Lope. I'm here with my boy Bruce.
Yep.
Vic is over at the Padres game. Lens is working the night shift, and we have Piccolo back in production. How long has it been since we've had Piccolo in here, dog?
About 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, felt like more, man. Need our Namekians in here. Hopefully you guys are having a good Monday, though. This is a Beans in the Pod episode. You already know this is a free-for-all episode. And today we do have a special guest, a little bit not necessarily unannounced, but just planned like last minute. So without further ado, let me introduce you to my boy, Lalo Ortega. Welcome, man. Welcome, bro.
Welcome.
What's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for having me, man.
Good, man. Thank you for coming through.
Yep, no
now,
doubt.
for those that don't know Lalo, he is part of Lived Experiences. You might have seen his brother on here, Oscarin. I used to play soccer with this dude back in the day for a while until like one day I saw him working with Oscarin. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, you guys are brothers? And then I heard y'all talk, bro. And then I was just like, it all makes so much sense now.
Yeah. That comparison, right, man? Everybody tells me the same thing, bro.
Yeah. Hey, that's good though, man. That's good, man. For those that don't know you, man, would you mind giving them a quick intro?
Yeah, man. Like I said, my name's Lalo, born and raised Oceanside, California. Had a rough past, man. You know, used to be heavily into drugs, gang violence. My life was shit, bro. My life was shit, and went to prison. Turned my life around, man. I have my brother, Oscarin, my dad, some of the best support system anybody could ask for. Like I said, changed my life around. Now I'm over here working with Lived Experiences, giving back to the community instead of taking away from it. It's just been a humbling experience, some of the best times of my life, just helping others. And it's just amazing, man. This road that I'm living now, it's redemption for me, you know, and just keep on pushing forward, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Congrats, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You ever thought how life would have turned out this way?
You know what? My life has been defined by little tiny moments, bro. Like
Yeah.
if just a little 10 more seconds in a certain situation, I wouldn't be here, bro. I wouldn't
Right,
be here.
right.
Gang violence happened to me and my family a lot. I've been stabbed, been shot at, bro, and it's just no, man. I never saw myself here. You know, my judgment was always clouded. Worried about the wrong things, real selfish. Pues just fortunate to be where I'm at, man. You know, giving back to the community is an amazing thing, especially for someone like me. There's a lot of people that do it, you know.
Yeah.
Shout out to all of those people that, you know, been incarcerated, had a fucked up past, drug addiction, whatever it was, you know, changed their life around. Shout out to them, man. You know, it's possible.
It just gives their own testament saying, like, if you're still here, like, amongst everybody else, there is a purpose for you.
Of course.
Like, you know, like, at the end, you found yours.
Yeah, man. And it's just now I'm able to pass on some of these things that my brother's teaching me to my kids. And I see progress. And that's the best thing about it. You know, I'm seeing progress in myself, in my family, in our life, in the community. You know, it's just great stuff.
Hell yeah. And your brother and your guys' organization has done a lot for the community so far. I mean, you're talking about the unloading food providing in the neighborhoods, even to the mobile laundromat, in which you guys are one of the very few in the country to have an operation. Actually, is it the only one in the country to have it operational?
We are the only mobile laundry of its kind in the United States. Like I had said, we don't depend on anybody. We can just connect to our 2 silent generators. We have 2 225-gallon water tanks in the back of our truck. So we could park it down the street, or we could park it right next, you know, to your neighbor's house.
Right,
wherever
right.
at, you know, and just wash clothes. And that's what we do right now. And it's just, it's amazing just how clean clothes can affect somebody's life, you know. Growing up in Oceanside, you see a lot of homeless people. And right now we're hitting Carlsbad a lot, and they come to you, and unfortunately, they're living in the streets, for whatever situation. They come to us. They're connected there also with Humanity Showers, so shout out to them. And take a shower, get some food, come get your clothes washed, and leave a little bit happier, man.
Right. Give a little sense of humanity for those less fortunate, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yep. This shit crazy out here, man. And then you guys have also been making some big waves as well. I mean, you guys also got a big space. You guys actually have an open house coming up.
Oh yeah, man! This Friday, bro, we have our soft grand opening. You know, expecting you guys to be there. Hopefully,
Yep.
you know, hell yeah. Yeah, bro, we got this community resource center, man. All of our resources are going to be put into this center. We're going to have extra ones there right now. We don't have hours of operation, but our doors are opening slowly but surely. We have Loteria night on Tuesday nights. You know,
Yep.
people come over, free sign-ups. Everything we do is free, bro. Everything we do is free for the community. Free sign-ups for Loteria. Come on in, sign up, sit down, play Loteria. You might win some prize. Leave with some prizes.
Yep, exactly. You win prizes. Free sign up, you win some prizes.
Yeah.
Well, what are some of the prizes have you given out so far?
So we do like where we shop at. They have a lot of kitchenware, toys for the kids.
There you go.
We try to like target the people that come towards us. You know, it's a lot of señoras, doñas, and you know kids that come towards over there and go and play, and they leave happy, man. We provide some food, a good environment. It's a place to come to escape reality for a little bit. You know, a lot of people they work a lot. They got to worry about bills. And, you know, they go to Loteria night, and it's just like, man, we're having such a good time. I don't want to leave type thing. You know?
I've never seen anybody not have a good time with Loteria, bro.
Right?
It's just like one of those, like, all ages things.
Except
like,
if you don't win.
Except, yeah, you don't win, goddammit. You had 15 out of the 16 squares, and you're like...
Bro, I remember when I was a kid. My parents used to get mad at me because I'm playing, and then I'm one away. And I swear, bro, I started crying because I wouldn't win. Like, oh my god!
You're like, I just needed one more card. What you need? La Araña. And then you go through the cards that didn't get flipped, and you're like, nah. And then you go through the old pack, and you're like, I missed the fucking Araña, dude. Why did I miss that? I could have won.
And that's happened already. You know, pay attention because you know some of the times the cards just pass you. You're not even paying attention. It's like, I could have won already.
Right.
But these laughs that we're sharing right here, man, are laughs that we're sharing over there. You know. Also on Thursdays, I do a youth group. You know, I do a youth group. People get kids. You know, unfortunately, they get in trouble with the law or at school. There's a program called NCRC that sends them over to us, and I help them out, man. I help them out, or we help them out. Excuse me, and try to give them a better life. Me living a life similar to them. My approach towards them is like, well, in my mind, I feel like they've already heard of the don't do this, don't do that, right? So I try to befriend them first, man. I try to befriend them because when they come towards me, they're just, man, I'm already in trouble. I don't want to be here type thing, you know. So I befriend them, and then, man, it's been working wonders because now, hey, what's up, Lalo? They come, they give me hugs. They're happy to see me. They open up to they open up themselves towards me, you know. And it's a great feeling just being able to have that trust for them to do that type of stuff, you know, because they live a little bit happier. I give them my business card, and you know, sometimes they call me, hey man, you know, this is what's going on, and I try to be there as much as I can, you know. So it's good to have that right there as well.
Yeah, man. You know, they need
mentorship.
Yeah, especially like you know the youth. They need a place, like even if they do have like not a bad home, like they need a place outside where they could feel heard and represented, and you know, like in case something goes bad, I know I could go there and I'll be taken care of.
Correct. You know, one of the main things that my brother had said to me was how we treat people. It's all about how we treat people. We treat people here with respect. No matter what life they've came from, we treat them with respect, and we try to make them feel as good as possible. And that's one of my main goals with them kids. You know, just show them that somebody does care about you, and we care about you. We care about your future. You know, I have kids their age and they're already on drugs. Like, it breaks my heart, man. You know, and it sucks. But we're there too. The same day, Thursdays, we also have free Zumba class with the ladies. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I've
free
seen
Zumba
them.
classes, man. Yeah. I'm security, unfortunately, you know, or else I'd be up in there jamming out. But
it's a good workout, man.
Free Zumba, you know, from the instructor, Mari. Shout out to Mari. She's super dope. She's already got her following from the gym. And they be rocking it right there, bro. Rocking it from 7 to 8 o'clock. Pretty dope, man.
Fuck yeah, man. Hell yeah. What are some of the other things you guys have going on there besides, you have the Loteria, you have the Zumba, you have like a youth meeting?
I see the lowrider bikes.
So the lowrider bikes, man, those bikes are a buddy of my brother's. So he's displaying them there, you know, trying to teach people about Chicano culture, about it's just not that stigma about cholos. It's not, you know. Yes, they're identified with them, but it's our culture, it's our passion, it's the colors, the vibrancy, it's all of that stuff that represents who we are, you know. Hopefully we're able to So the goal is to try to rent them out, maybe for some photo shoots, or just, maybe some kids want to rent them out, to test them out, and use some of that money to go back towards the community center, and ultimately go back to the community.
Yeah.
So there's that with the lowrider bikes. We have our food distribution program, our diaper program. If you need some diapers, come on by. We're gonna have our laundromat there, so free laundry for whoever needs it. We put up a boxing, there's about 6 punching bags, a speed bag. We're gonna have, I believe his name is Tim. He's gonna come do some classes for the kids. Just get them out of trouble, man. Just come do this instead of that type.
Yeah.
Come do this instead of that, and just trying to keep the kids focused, man. Because nowadays it's hard. They want to be on their phone all the time. They want to be worried about social media, and it's like I remember back in my days, I was over there playing with canicas and hogs and all that, playing soccer out there in the streets. And
we got to see that change from that.
Oh man,
to now.
I think we're the last generation that grew up without social media, man.
I think so too, man.
We're actually outside, enjoying outside.
Yeah, enjoying outside, bro.
We're that bridging gap.
Yeah,
bridging generation. I'm gonna call them that. That bridge generation. What is that? There's a difference between digital and analog.
Right. So yeah, man, it's been truly humbling. This like I said, this Friday we're gonna have our soft grand opening, and hopefully we see a lot of people there, and it just sucks because like I said, all the stuff that we do is pretty much free, bro. It's pretty much free, and because of the stuff that's going on and happening right now in the community, with them motherfuckers out there, people are scared to come out.
Yeah.
Even for free stuff.
It's tough. Man.
It's true.
Free stuff, bro.
Yep.
And it's like, man, it's affecting everybody, bro. It's for us in the nonprofit business. It's pretty tough, man. With grants getting taken away, the only way we can help people is if we receive help from others.
Yeah.
But we're still there trying to fight the good fight, man. We're still trying to fight the good fight, and it's just the circumstances right now that are happening in the community, which are fucking super unfortunate, bro. It's just, man, wish these could be different.
Yeah. The way I look at it, because we could always look at it for own ways. The way how I seen lived experience grow and just develop into this huge impact in the community. This is where like you are standing in the most toughest circumstances as you could, and this is the time where it shows out to everybody. Is like, yep, like how everyone else has been around, just like lived experience and all the other nonprofit organizations, how they've been around in the good times. They're not just going to be there for the good times, they're there for the tough times.
Correct. Well, it's in our name, lived experiences. We're dedicated in improving individuals' well-being by addressing physical, emotional, social needs through the narrative of our lived experiences, humanizing our approach.
Yeah.
So once we're able to do that and connecting with them just personally, it's they see, oh man, he's been through this. They've been through this. They overcame. How did you guys do it? And we have a conversation,
Yeah.
This is how it happened, and but people will have different walks of life. What worked for me might not work for you. Pero here's an example of how it did work. So yeah, man, it's pretty good right now.
Yeah.
And at what moment did you decide to join Oscarin and the lived experiences?
Oh man, he probably ain't gonna tell you, but he kind of forced me, bro. Oh man, for a while he was just like, man, quit your job, because I was always bitching, bro. I was like, man, because I used to work at Amazon, bro, and I used to come home tired. I'm a big boy, man. I used to come home tired, doing all these freaking 10-hour shifts, running the whole freaking shift. Come home tired, just
cardio
complaining, just cardio all day, man. And until one day he just goes, man, quit your job, let's do this. And I already admired since I was in prison, bro, everything that he's done. Like it's man, my brother's doing this, fuck yeah, but I just probably never seen myself capable of doing what he does. One, the lingo. You guys already know my brother knows he's got a mouthpiece. He knows how to speak. He knows how to communicate.
And también, from what I've noticed, like these last 15 minutes, you can speak to.
Oh, appreciate that, bro. Yeah. It's just, I'm learning from him, man. I'm learning from him. Yeah, I'm over here with my notes and shit.
Even that pause right there.
Yeah, whatever you see on his arm right here, bro. Those aren't tattoos, bro. That's just
tattoos. Yeah, it's script. But once he actually said, he gave me that, not an ultimatum, but he just, tried to push me, which I'm so grateful for. I joined, and it was just life changing, man. It was just life changing because so right now we do our mobile laundry in Carlsbad, and I'll kid you not, bro. Some of these people that I wash their clothes, I used to get high with, man. I used to get high with. So now being on this side of the table instead of over there, it's just, man, it's real humbling. I'm able to help them. They see me. Hopefully, it's a little bit of motivation for them, and just trying to keep on pushing forward, man. So it was about, I want to say pretty quick, like about 2-3 weeks into just joining him, that I knew, I'm like, this is where I need to be at. This is exactly where I need to be at. My life is changing for the better. My brother's the type of person that he'll call me out on my shit. He'll call anybody out on their shit. He ain't a bullshitter.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and I'm so grateful for that, because when I went to prison, bro, I thought just because I stopped doing drugs, you know, I'm 8 years sober now. I stopped doing drugs. I thought that was it. I used to say, "Oh, I'm not doing drugs anymore." Well, I'm not supposed to be doing drugs to begin with. You know?
Yeah.
When somebody told me that, I'm like, "Fuck, you're right."
Oh,
you're right.
You're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, like you do right. So now there's other things about how I communicate, how I parent, how I'm a son, I'm a father, all of that. So he calls me out, bro, and we have conversations. Sometimes I talk back when I shouldn't talk back. Now I'm catching myself more. So there's these things that I'm learning, that I'm applying to myself. Like I said, I'm able to help my children with them as well. It's making our relationship stronger, because now instead of like every now and then we're bickering and stuff, now we're being brothers, man. And now we're in this cause right now in the nonprofit world. It's just, we need to be united, because if we can't be united at home or as family, then how can we actually help other people, you know? So it's been real life changing. Just been real life changing, you know. And about 3 weeks is how quick it happened, you know, for me to realize that this is exactly where I needed to be, man.
Well, what was that like moment where you said like, all right, this is, well, it was, or was there even that moment where you're like, all right, this is where I need to be?
You know where?
Because I know you said like that he kind of like forced you into it.
So it was about my second, I want to say my second or third time doing laundry. It might have been the first time that I went by myself. I'm taking it because I'm doing most of the outreach by myself now. My brother's doing the computer work and the meetings, the grant writing, all of that good stuff, you know, which I'm glad I'm able to give him that liberty.
Yeah.
But
it's necessary where like, you know, it's like not to compare like that, but it's like a chef. Like, how do you want me to handle all the paperwork if I'm on the line cooking the whole time?
Exactly,
you know?
bro.
Yeah.
So you got your sous chef and all them, right? Correct. Yep. Yeah. So the week before, there's people just hugging my brother, hugging him. Thank you. I love you. All these people, homeless, non-homeless, just randoms, people that have known him for a long time. And I'm like, damn, who are all these people? They're not groveling at my brother, but they just, they love him. They love him. So the week after that, after they see me a little bit more, they started doing that with me, man. And it was just like, you know, the Grinch, where his heart just goes a little bit more.
And they say Panda's heart grew 3 times that day.
that was me right there, man. I was like, oh God, you know, and it felt amazing, man. It felt amazing to have some genuine, I felt it was genuine love from just strangers, because of a simple act of kindness, man. I always say it's not hard to be a good person. It's not hard to be a good person or be kind, and that was the moment, man, when it actually just clicked.
Hell yeah, man. That's sick. And do you have any ideas of things that you want to do? Or you're just kind of just following Oscarino's lead for now?
So for now, there is I'm following his lead, but little by little, I'm trying to do my own, not my own thing, but trying to branch off a little bit. You know, I love soccer, man, and he's already done like a little soccer camp. But I want to do something because, like I say it, I've spent so much time playing soccer growing up that if I didn't play soccer and I invested that time instead into being the dumb kid that I was, would I even be here? Yeah. I always say that soccer saved my life. Was one of the main reasons that it saved my life. That's why I'm so passionate about it, bro.
When's the last time you played soccer?
Man, I played soccer 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago,
How was
bro.
that?
That was dope, man. They didn't want to pass me the ball because obviously I'm freaking fat right now. I'm fat. And then I got the ball a couple times. They wouldn't stop passing it to me after that, you know? Yeah, so...
Gordito can move.
Yeah. So it's cool, man. I'm hopefully I never stop playing, but now that my son's starting to play, you know, I'm focusing a little bit on him with that. And then obviously, you know, I joined Los Chavos Frontera Ultras, so now I'm part of the porra right there, and it's just another great experience to be able to live life and, you know, in a positive environment and have my kids, you know, be along with it.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more about La Porra, man.
Man, so I'm part of, I actually run the Oceanside chapter of Los Chavos Frontera Ultras. We are a supporter group for San Diego FC, and we're the ones that sit behind the goalie with the drums. You know, the smoke comes out. We're chanting the whole game. Super dope experience, like from just sitting in the regular seats to our seats don't even go down, so we're standing the whole time.
Yeah.
But we're singing, we're just having a great time, man. It's some of the best times of my life, bro. It's amazing this unity that we have, and the people there. I've grown bonds with them, and I love them all, man. There's just it's unexplainable, bro. It's unexplainable, you know. I love my life right now, and Chavos has a lot to do with it. You know, they've given me that extra push to not. So my brother said, "Man, I see how you're passionate about your Chavos thing. I need you to be passionate in this too." And I'm like, "Fuck!" It opened my eyes because if I don't have lived experience, if I don't have lived experience, I don't have this.
Right.
I don't have this. You know what I'm saying? So I had to find a balance to where it's not that finding that passion is just. I knew I already had it there. I was just so. What would be the right word? I was just so focused on one thing that I had to share it. You know, so it was just blending both passions of my life right now, and just learning how to live with them. You know, and it's just been awesome, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
Been awesome,
yeah.
man.
That's sick, dude. Try to.
Well, we got any comments? We haven't checked up on them.
No, I haven't really comments yet, to be honest. Now we chilling.
All right, we appreciate everyone tapping in. If you haven't done so, please give a like, share, and subscribe. Please check out the Lived Experiences. They also got an IG page as well. Go ahead and follow them and follow them on their journey, man. It's been going on for a fat-ass minute, been going on for years. And you never know. If you show someone the right way and show them the right resources, it'll change their life.
Yeah. Absolutely, man.
Yes, sir.
I had something I was gonna say. I just like completely spaced out a little bit on it, man. I'm trying to remember what the fuck I was gonna say, dude. It's gone.
It's
It's gone, man. Yeah, man. So how was it? I mean, I know you guys just got that community resource center. How was it trying to get that whole thing together?
You know what? It's tough because I think I mentioned before about funding being cut, bro. So I was super proud a couple months ago. My brother took me to a meeting. He's like, "Come on, we're gonna go to a meeting." And man, I've never been to a meeting, you know, like that. And so these people they're like heavy hitters, bro. And he goes, "Yeah, this is for a large amount of money." So we're there. We're right there on Coast Highway. We're doing the meeting, and most of the questions are towards my brother. And then boom, they start hitting me with some. And man, if I tell you I didn't knock it out the park, I knocked it out the park, bro. I swear I knocked it out the park. They were even like, "Oh wow," you know. So it felt good, man.
What were some of the things they were asking you?
So one of them was like, if let's say right there at a mobile laundry, right? Let's say not a lot of people come, and what do we do? Do we pivot? Do we leave? Do we go try to go to another spot? And boom, right away, I'm like, no, you know, these are times that I take to connect with individuals one-on-one, you know, try to hear their stories. Some of these guys obviously have to go back to the streets. So just to hear them out, how you guys doing? What's up? How can I help? Like just connecting with them one-on-one. When they heard that, they were like, man, that's dope. That's super cool. You know, because they thought we were just going to leave.
Yeah.
In their mind, they thought we were just going to leave.
They just see like, oh, okay, it's just mobile laundry. They're just doing their clothes. It's like,
yeah,
nah,
like
man,
so.
It's more than that.
No, it really is more than that, man. It really is more than that. There's a guy right there. His name is Will. Super humble dude. He's always there. You know, he lives in the streets. But I always tell every single time I see him, man, I give him a big old hug, man. Will, I love you, man. I love you, man. He's been super respectful towards me. He always asks if I need anything, and I try to give him the same respect back, man. And just there's some amazing people out there. Just unfortunate circumstances, you know.
Yep, I hear that.
So, yeah, we. What was your original question? How did it come about, right? Yeah. So we're doing this meeting. My brother tells me, man, we got the grant, 140 racks, bro. We got the grant. Cool. Fucking felt happy, bro. Proud because I was a part of it. Whether it was a few questions or not, I was proud of it that I put my 2 cents in. And the next thing you know, I guess the DOJ through Trump or something canceled our grants and took away all that Fed. Yeah, not just us. It didn't affect just us, man. It was multiple people, man. Just not just us.
It was nationwide.
Which sucked, man. fucking sucked so bad because I was so proud of this, and I'm still am, man. I still am, but that's part of the reason right now we're like, we do everything, but we're broke. We do everything we can, but we're broke, you know, and so it's been tough trying to get this community center out because the rent's expensive, man. So right now we're trying to do everything, get as much funding as we can just to stay afloat, and we trust and believe in the process. My brother always says, trust the process. So we're trusting and believing that it's gonna, people are gonna see what we're doing because we've been around for a while, so they're gonna see what we're doing now with this space. It's a pretty good space. Help's gonna come and ultimately help more people.
Yeah, nah, man. I mean, Lived Experience has been going at it for like six years, 7 years.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, 'cause when I first met Oscarin, like he wasn't even Lived Experience wasn't even a thing yet.
Mm-hmm.
He was running for school board at that time.
Real,
Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out, bro, if you're watching this. Yeah. That was funny, man.
And yeah, man, just watching Lived Experiences grow and take life and become its own thing has been amazing to watch. And now watching you be a part of it and seeing how you said it's changed you, and just watching it extend and expand, it's amazing to see. We need more people like that, more organizations that do things like that.
Yeah, bro. Well, you've seen me in a certain sense grow up. You see me grow up, and a lot of people from my past, they know me as like the hothead, the troublemaker and stuff. And now, fast forward to my life now, a lot of them just, man, I'm proud of you. You're changing your life around. They only see a little bit of it, but that's why I'm saying I still have a lot to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a lot to grow. Pero like where I'm at now to where I was before is just, there's no comparison, man. There's no comparison.
Right.
We need a lot more people caring out there. We need a lot more people caring, and just like, what if it happens to your kids, or what if you need help one day, or just something. Things can happen. You never expect things to happen to you until they do.
Absolutely.
Right.
And it's then when you're like, man, I wish somebody could help.
Yeah, no, I agree, man. I think that's something that we've been kind of taking for granted. Not necessarily like through our fault, but it's just the way life is now. It's just like everybody is just like fend for yourself at the moment. So people see these type of things and they're just like, nah, we don't need it. But like we really do. I mean, just as humans in general, we're just social by nature.
Yeah.
So having places like this, it's heaven sent for sure.
On my Thursday classes with the kids, we did like this conference thing about what's going on in the community right now, and one of the topics was cost of living. And I wanted to talk so bad, but it was in front of like heavy hitters. I'm like, oh man. So my brother spoke about a different subject, but I wanted to speak up about like in my youth group. About 80% of the kids that come, they always tell me the same thing, and this is hitting on the topic of cost of living. I asked them about their parents. Well, most of them give me the same answer about like, well, they're always working. They're always working, and they can't fend for me. And I'm talking about a 14-year-old. My youngest was a 12-year-old. So I'm talking about a 14-year-old. Yeah, man, they're always working. They're trying to, put a roof over our heads. Like, they barely make enough money. That's why I feel like I have to go sell drugs, or they make bad decisions, or whatever it is, So it just sucks that right now we're living in a world that it's just super unaffordable. Everything that's going on right now with immigration has got everybody in a frenzy, man. And it sucks, I'm a son to a Oaxacan man, the strongest man that I know. I'm super proud to have the blood where my dad's from. My roots is just. It's amazing, bro. So it's just unfortunate right now, man.
Yeah, man. It's tough out here. Yeah, I'll stay grinding, man. It's tough right now. It's for everybody. It's not easy out here right now.
Well, man, it's tough out there, yeah. But at the same time, you also got to remind yourself is like the circumstances that you're in, it could be worse for another person's circumstances, because some people don't understand like the experience of like their family could be taken at any point at any time, and then you lose sleep over that. You stress about that, and you can either be depressed or scared about it, or you could go out there and express yourself, do something, represent yourself as Oscarine and homeboy over here does. Get yourself involved in the community. Go ahead and do what you gotta do. Even if you can't do as much, the little things do matter out there. You know, conduct yourself how you would want to see yourself and respect yourself. And first of all, love yourself.
Well said, man. Well said. Yeah.
But hey, wait, where did Panda come from?
Man, I'm never gonna forget the day, bro. Do you know Rocky?
Yes.
Rocky. So my homie Rocky, we're playing indoor soccer right there at the Boys and Girls Club, right? And I'm running after the ball, and he's right there, like waiting to go in. I'm running after the ball, and he just yells, "Lalo, you run like a freaking panda." I'm like, what the hell? That's it.
You seen pandas run?
He
I was
just
about to
said
say,
you
it's
run
like,
like a
yeah.
panda.
How do you even know what a panda runs?
Exactly. I know we got the San Diego Zoo here, but goddamn, how many times do you go?
How much space do they have?
Oh man, so that was in 2000 and I want to say 5, bro. I want to say 2005, 2006. It was during those party crew days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was around
Good
that
times.
time. Yeah, good times, yeah.
Great times.
Oh man. Yeah, ever since it just stuck, man. It just stuck, and you know, the one that gave me that name was Rocky. Shout out to Rocky, man.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Did you ever even look up like a video or something to see how a panda runs?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't want to, man. I didn't want to. Hell, no.
Like, I've heard enough of this.
Do you want it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But it's one of those names that stuck, man. You know, right now, if somebody calls me Panda, I get just like the way they call me Eddie. I get a sense of nostalgia. I get a sense of like, you only call me that if you're a good friend of mine.
Yeah.
You know, so when I hear that name, it's like, oh, it makes me happy. You know,
Yeah.
and the Eddie that comes from middle school, I didn't change it legally, but I changed my name from Eduardo because the teachers couldn't say Eduardo to Eddie, and most of the people call me Eddie, the ones that know me from middle school, you know.
Yeah.
But right now it's just Lalo,
Yeah.
you know.
That's cool. Somos
Yeah.
tocayos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we got different personalities, different entities.
I got Lalo, Panda, Callejero. I got a bunch of nicknames. Man. God damn. Through the years, man.
And I think that's prevalent too. If you play soccer, bro, because I've seen like most of the homies that play soccer, we all have a bunch of different nicknames, and that's aside from like your normal like family nicknames. And you got lucky, bro. They gave you Panda, dog. Like,
I think the best nickname that we gave was to my homeboy Mikey. We call him Airbags.
Call him airbags.
He got a big butt.
He got nalgas.
Homie Mikey, shout out Mikey, man. Yeah. I just seen him last week. So they're playing indoors. Still runs the same. Still got them airbags, man. Yeah.
No BBL. No BBL.
Right. I was all natural, boy. Not before them times. You know? Yeah.
Those didn't exist back then. If you were gifted, you were gifted.
Nah, he worked for his. Yeah, Airbags, man. That's probably the best nickname around.
Airbags, man. That is probably one of the most creative names I've seen when it comes to soccer, man.
And then we can also talk about you guys are going viral a bit, aren't you?
Oh man, so we had a Chavos Day at the Bay in Mission Bay this last Saturday. So we're there since the morning, bro, setting up. We got all of our custom-made canopies going on. And right behind my canopy, there's check it out, it's on TikTok. Look up White Wedding Chavos Day. Right behind my canopy, there's it's taped off. So we look and it says wedding. So we're like, oh man, out of all days, you know, we're already like, fuck, they're gonna complain.
Yeah.
They're gonna talk smack. There's a bunch of Mexicans drinking, smoking, just, you know, blasting music and stuff.
Kicking it heavy.
Yeah. So around
Fucking hooligans.
Yeah. Around 2:00, people start showing up. They're all dressed up, all fancy and stuff. We're like, fuck.
Nice.
So one of the homies approaches them, the one that was playing the music for us, and we're like, hey, you guys want us to help you out with music? Because they had this guy with a little ass speaker going like this. You couldn't even hear nothing, bro. So they start showing up, and we're right there. We're, you know, the groom, the bride is already coming down, walking down the aisle, and we're just chilling. We're just waiting. So as soon as they said I do and they kissed, we erupted. We started going with the drums. Yeah. We started cheering their last name, Clayton. Boom. So then they're happy. We thought we were going to be like, oh, man, you know. So they walked towards the front, and then I guess this it's an older gentleman. He's the one that got married. He's like, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was a pastor. So he comes and he's like, oh man, appreciate you guys. No, we snatched him up. Check out the video, man. It's dope. We snatched him up. We picked him up. We started throwing him in the air. He comes down, starts chugging. We get the beer pong out. He starts doing the beer pong. Starts over there dancing with us. And then we over there doing our SDFC chants, you know. And I believe and I know that we made their day more memorable.
Oh,
bro.
I bet, man.
Man, they were not expecting that. And you know everything that's going on in the time in the world right now, with obviously with immigration, you know, having two cultures collide in such a pivotal time is like some of us thought that it was going to turn out different. Bro, it was like if we were all one person, one people,
Right.
how it should be, right? Like there was no color there. There was just people enjoying their life, having a good time, celebrating our theme. They were celebrating their theme. We came together, and right now, man, we're going a little viral right now, man.
Yeah.
Hell
you
yeah.
know? They're doing some good comments on there. Like this is the America that we love, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, that just goes to show that like not everything that is presented in the news and social media or wherever is like really happening. Like a lot of these instances are happening. Like, I mean, obviously there's a lot of things happening, but most of the people out here, we're just chilling.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
trying to live
it's not-
life.
It's not as divided, as divisive as people say. Like, you know,
Some of us are just trying to make it and live, man.
Yeah,
We're trying to make it. Like we're not even worried about that. Like, well, I mean, we are in a certain sense, but speaking
Right.
on other people is like they don't even got time, bro, to be
Exactly.
worried about stuff like that. You know, not trying to like sound insensitive, but it's just like cost of living, like I said, you know, like where am I gonna sleep? Like if I don't do this, if I don't go work, even the immigrants right now is if they don't risk it by going out, it's like how are they gonna? Most of their families back wherever they came from, Central America, Mexico, wherever they came from, you know.
Yeah.
So it's just tough, man. But having that day right there when we just see different cultures come together and just smiling, laughing, loving, it was amazing, bro. It was a great experience, and it just made our day super better. I know it made their wedding day super better. It was dope, bro. It was dope.
I bet you they weren't expecting that in the budget. I can tell you
No,
that
no,
much.
man. He even goes, are you guys going to be here next year? Man, I gave him my business card. Here you go, bro. Yeah, here you go, man. So now we do divorce parties. Now we do quinceañeras. We do quinceañeras, baby showers, you know. Call 1-800 Frontera Ultras. Yeah.
Coming with the drums.
Yeah, man. So super dope experience, man. I'm so happy that I was able to be there, a part of that, and man, it was bad.
Hell
It
yeah.
was badass.
That's a great memory to create
Oh,
right
it
there.
really was, man. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
about to check out that video.
Check it out, man. Check it out.
I might roll it up and check it out after we get done with this.
I got the one that they have right there on social media. It's a little short, but it'll show you enough. But I'll send you guys some of the stuff that I got too.
Hell yeah.
Man, and it's awesome having a football team in San Diego, man. And it's because ever since I was a kid, it just never really made sense to me. It's like, how do we not have soccer? All right, whatever.
Yeah,
Football,
yeah.
soccer. How do we not have a football/soccer team here in San Diego? And they're doing pretty fucking good, man.
Second place, bro.
For being the first season.
It's pretty
Damn.
second place, man. We just beat the third place team. We go up against the first place team in our conference this Wednesday up in Vancouver. Shout out to my homies that are going over to Vancouver. You know, hold it down. You guys know what to do. Yeah, man. We're doing good. I believe us as a supporter group. I do consider us the heart and soul of the team. Yes, shout out to everybody that like regular supporters that go on the regular seats. Hell yeah. But we do a little bit extra, man. We do a little bit extra. Everything that we do comes out of our own pocket. Appreciate SDFC for hooking us up with this kind of tickets. But other than that, everything we do is out of our pocket. We have our meetups to get the chants down right. We have to do that on our own, whether we buy our own canopies. Everything that we do is on our own, man. So we're killing it right now, man. We're killing it. Mm-hmm. We're growing. Like I said, I run the Oceanside chapter of Los Chavos. Anybody wants to, slide on through, hit me up. It's a beautiful experience compared to just sitting on the regular stands, just having that. It's a party the whole game. Yeah. It's a party the whole game, but it's not for everybody.
Yeah, no, it doesn't stop, man.
Our seats don't go down. We don't sit down. Our seats don't go down, and that section is for supporter groups. So we expect people to sing. We expect people to to jump up and down and make noise, because there's a lot of people that just go there for the cheap ticket.
Yeah.
You know. So we expect people to do at least something, man.
Get hyped up.
Yeah, man, that's it, man. Do something, you know. Now I take my kids. He's a chavito now. I take my daughters, little chavitas, and they have a blast. You know, they have a blast.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a family
funny.
environment, man. You know.
She gets lit.
Yeah, it does, man.
Damn, man. Well, aside from all that, man, aside from lived experiences, aside from being part of Los Chavos, what else is going on with you, man? What do you have planned?
Ah, man, what do I have planned?
If there is any.
Well, you know
At
what?
the moment.
Before I was doing lived experiences, I was gonna do. My brother had bought a house, and we were doing a lot of work on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, we're doing all of this work on our own.
Mm-hmm.
So we're YouTubers. We watch it on YouTube,
Yeah.
and we just do it, and it's been working out for us. It's been working out for us. So I wanted to go back to school and have some kind of certificate, something to have under my belt, just to have. Not because I wanted to work on it, not because of anything, just to do it. Because when I went to prison, I got my GED. It felt so good, man. It felt amazing. I'm like, this is it. But it was because I actually tried, you know. So now, if I go back to school, I just want to see if I can do it, and I know I can. So whatever it is, electrician, welding, whatever it is, bro. Just I want to do something where I can contribute to the household, you know.
Right.
Not necessarily go into that job trade because I'm focused on what I do right now.
Yeah, but if the family needs it,
But
like, hey,
yes,
we need,
yes.
like, hey, we need to build like this room or something.
Yes, hell yeah. And we're actually doing that right now. And if I knew a little bit more about this, man, it'd go a lot better.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the conversations with my brother and I was like, man, but I don't know how to do this. Well, fucking let's learn.
YouTube University.
Yeah, let's
man.
fucking learn, man. You know, and,
That's what I do. Is like, fuck, I don't know how to do this. Nah, let me
YouTuber
look
hit
it
up a book, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's it, man. Esta venta la casa, man, the ones you guys have. in
oh,
Fallbrook?
yeah, you stopped by, bro. Hell
I
yeah.
have
Oh, you know
some
that?
times.
So you know that thing in the backyard, that big ass fucking, I don't even know what you call it.
Is it like-
The shade cover thing.
Yeah, like right
We-
outside the back door. Like,
That huge one, bro. It's
Yeah.
huge. My brother and I built it, bro.
oh shit.
Yeah, we built
No
it, man.
shit.
Yeah, so
Damn.
now every single time I'm under, I'm like, damn, that's what's up. My brother don't give me the credit though. He says it was by himself.
Yeah.
You can't even reach up there, dog. God damn, I'm 5 foot. Yeah, nah, but it's dope just being able to like, oh, I did that with my brother, you know?
Yeah.
I
Hell
did that
yeah.
with my brother. But yeah, man, it sucked because we did it during the summertime. Oh, you know, Fallbrook's
Oh,
hot,
sí,
man.
no se
Yeah.
pone
It
caliente,
is.
güey.
Yeah, I miss Oceanside weather.
You guys
Yeah.
also got a nice deck over there, too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna tear it up. We're trying to extend because you know
Yeah.
how the backyard part of it goes down.
Yeah, it goes down.
So we're gonna try to extend it, I believe, so have more.
Oh, yeah.
You
It's a
know.
badass scene. You're, you know, in the
It's
back.
dope.
It's
Yeah, you guys
badass,
have a
bro.
dope
Man,
Yeah.
it's dope. It's just I can see. I think all the way to like, I want to say the Paula Mountains and all that. I can see it far as hell, bro. Like right at night or early in the morning. Badass views, man.
See the reservations out in that bitch.
Yeah. It's super blessed, man. Super blessed that I'm able to. A lot of people be like, "Oh, you still live with your family?" Well, you know what? Yeah, I do. You know, I live with my family. I'm there with my kids. I'm there with my dad and my brother, and it's just why would I not want to spend more time with them? You know, I spent so much of my years just being selfish, like I said. Not caring, just being out in the streets. Now I get to enjoy. Now I get to ask my dad about his life. You know, my uncles come over, they drink. I'm just over there chilling with them. You already experienced
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's a blast, bro.
Shit is dope,
It's
man.
a blast, man. Just being able to enjoy your family, man. Because once they're gone, bro.
Yeah.
Once you're gone, you're gone. You know. So
True.
it's definitely been better. You know.
Yeah, that was a great answer.
Yeah.
Shit, man. But here, let me. It's okay if you don't want to talk about it, bro. But can you tell us a little bit more about prison and that whole situation? How'd you end up in that?
Oh man, so I'm one of the ones that kind of joined the neighborhood late, man. And but I always grew up around them since I was a kid. You know, I grew up in the Crown Heights area, right behind the Oceanside Pirates. Grew up around them. My brother's been a gang member from Carlsbad, so I've always had those people around me and stuff. You know. And so I believe it's the way that I grew up. You know, I say that now because now I'm a little bit more knowledgeable in my past. Um, I felt like so my oldest brother was always in and out of prison. My brother Oscarin, when he grew up, well, while we were growing up, he was real reserved. He was real to himself. You know, I'm the baby. I'm 6 years apart from him.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck, what's up with me? You know. So I started trying to find my where I fit in, trying to find where I fit in. And although I didn't join the gang like at a super young age, it was like cool. The homies are cool, you know. They're the homies and whatever. Not they care about me. Fast forward, you know, I got a little bit older. I never joined. Drug addiction came along. Super bad decisions, bro, came along. And then I was just one day said, man, fuck it. You know, I've been here fucking 10, 15 plus years already. Like, this should have been happening a long time ago. Yeah. Let's just do it. And, yeah, man, that decision right there got me more involved in stupidity. Went to prison, bro, and just about a year, 2 years into it, it's just, this ain't for me. This ain't for me, man. I went in when I was 25. I got out when I was 32, about 32. So I went in when I was 25. I got out when I was 32. And my life just completely changed, bro. Seen a lot of bullshit, politically wise, how people get treated, the fights, the riots. It sucks, man, you know, just not being able to see your family all the time. And I was in federal prison, so a lot of times they would ship me out to like East Coast, and just being so far away, man, just being so far away from the family. Families over here going through stuff. It's like you feel helpless, man. You know, obviously I have kids. I watched them grow up through pictures. You know, God bless my brother that took the fucking reins and got custody of my kids because nobody else would, man. The mother of my kids is not in the picture wherever she's at. You know, God bless her soul. Hopefully she gets her life together, but she's not there. But my kids are good kids, man. They're great kids. They're good kids, and I have a lot to thank my brother for, my dad for, my family that's been there to support them and me. And prison just sucks, man. The food sucks. The only thing that was good was the working out every day, and I was looking good. I come out, goddamn, gained 100 and something pounds. Yeah.
That's because you're eating good.
Yeah, I was eating like crazy, bro.
Once you get out, it's like you want to go over here, you want to go over there.
Bro, what was the first meal you had?
So the first meal I had was when I was waiting for the bus. I went to this freaking. That right there is when I knew the times had changed. The times had changed, bro. I swear. I went to go get some Mexican food. It was just a regular plate. Yeah. That it would have costed maybe like $12, right?
Yeah.
Just, man, it was a combination plate. What, like $8, $9 back in the days?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Okay, ¿cuánto es? $35. I'm not even joking, bro.
Yeah.
I got a big ass horchata. 35. Señora, nomás agarré este plato. $35.
Pues sí, mijo. Like,
$35.
What was the plate?
It was beans, rice, the usual, and then costillas con chile verde de puerco.
Oh shit.
Bombskis. But
Yeah,
and it wasn't even that good though.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that good. But $35 with how much is the horchata? Like how much is the ice? Like
Fuck the ice.
Yeah, fuck the ice. Yeah, take it out, man. I don't even need the straw.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. So
And that's when you learned about inflation.
That's when I learned about inflation, bro. Yeah, it was crazy. So it was costillas de puerco, man.
Yeah.
But I couldn't wait to have some of my mama's
Yeah.
food.
There you go.
Shit, I bet that shit tasted like heaven.
Homemade
Bro,
tortillas and shit, you
It
know?
was just some mole.
Hell
I like
yeah.
some of the simple stuff like taquitos, you know, some
Yeah.
homemade tacos or some frijoladas, some bomb stuff.
Yeah, man.
Some good ass potatoes. Put them on some tostadas and shit, you know?
Something, you know? Yeah, hell yeah, man. Better than prison food, bro.
Shit.
That thing's horrible, man.
Well, what
What was your favorite? What was your favorite spread that you like to make?
I like to make strombolis.
How'd you make that?
It's just a fancy way to call a burrito.
Yeah.
So you grab 4 tortillas, big ass tortillas, and there's a bowl right here. You wet them.
Yeah.
You put one here, you overlap one here, you overlap another one, you overlap another one. So it's a big ass tortilla. And you just put, how I did it, I always make my rice with mackerel. So I put my rice with mackerel, a little bit of fish juice in it. Then I'll chop up the sausage, the pickle, the hot Cheetos, the squeezed cheese.
Oh, you chopped the
It's a
pickle in that
concoction
bitch.
of bull stuff, dog. It's just, if you got it in the locker, throw it in there. Yeah, nah, but it's strombolis are bomb. The tamales are pretty good. Let's see, what would be bomb? Prison pizza's all right. Prison, depending on who makes it.
Yeah.
There's a homie from Oklahoma that he used to make it bomb. No matter who made fish pizza, veggie pizza, whatever it was, he made them bomb.
From Oklahoma?
Yeah, I was in the Fed, so I was
Yeah.
from everywhere. You know?
But Oklahoma, that threw me off.
From Oklahoma, yeah.
I would thought like New York or some shit, you know?
Right, yeah. Nah, you learn a lot of tricks, man, where you're in there. You know, it's either you survive or you just get eaten up.
Or you become a victim.
Yeah. So
What are some
which
of
you
those
should
tricks?
not be.
what happened?
What are some of those tricks?
So obviously, like the cleanliness, the how you make food, how you make your food, what kind of dishes to make, how you carry yourself in there. Like a lot of people, mostly the paisas. Shout out to my paisas. They make like backpacks, rings, necklaces, soaps, and they do that to live, bro. I remember when I was in county jail one time, I had a paisa as the celly. And right there, I had nobody to help me out with money because I was just continuing to fuck up, you know.
Yeah.
And he showed me how to make little roses out of toilet paper, roses out of Jolly Ranchers, all of this other stuff. And that's how we ate. We sold some. We rounded up like 3-4 soups. Bam, we had food for the night, man. Food for the night. Some chips, something, whatever it was. But it was just that's super humbling, you know, because if you didn't, take the time to make these things, the little knickknacks, you're just gonna wait for the food to come in, and sometimes it wasn't enough or it was horrible, and yeah, man, people get hungry in there, bro.
And also, I hear one of the tricks too is don't get in debt.
Oh yeah, don't get in debt. A lot of people do gambling, sport betting. A lot of, that's big right now. Sport betting, like FanDuel and all that out here in there, But if you can afford it, it's pretty dope,
It's a good time, man.
Yeah, 'cause you're in there, you're right there with your ticket, sweating it, like, oh, man, God damn it. Oh, yeah, man. But it's cool because you got a little piece of paper. You have your note over here, like you're taking notes and shit. Like, oh, man. Especially like March Madness time or college football time, NFL, all that.
Yeah.
Those are pretty big days.
Cash apping shit going wild.
Yeah, Cash App's going wild, bro.
Right.
Man. People arguing with their ladies over the phone,
Right.
calling them the B word and everything just because they don't want to send a damn Cash App. Oh,
I'm sorry,
man.
just send me those $20. My
Yeah,
bad.
but this whole time they're over there talking about their ballers and stuff. Oh, man.
Shit.
I had some good time. You know what, man? Do these get saved? Do these get saved right here?
Yeah.
They're on
So I
YouTube.
want to give a shout out to my homie Bones. My homie Bones just reached out to me. He's in federal prison right now. He's been in prison, I want to say, since he got arrested when he was 16 years old. He's been in there. He's 40 something. He's been in there for a long ass time. He just got pardoned. So in the next few months, he's gonna go up to the parole board, and he's gonna get released, man. So. He's an amazing person, bro. He's super humble, draws like a freaking Picasso, a great human being. I'm just so happy that he's getting a second opportunity at life, because there's a lot of good people in there that made dumb mistakes, man, and have changed their life around, have changed their life around. So shout out to my homie Bones, Barry Garcia, man. I love you, dogs, so can't wait to see you out here, man. Yeah.
You know what the crazy thing is too, when you're in the system, people that are in the outside and they're free, they don't really see like the changes and like how laws and new policies could put into play. But the prisons, they feel it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And it happened with him. I think his Fargo's North Dakota, I believe. Somewhere. He's originally from Texas. But what happened to him was, I believe, in North Dakota. He was a 16-year-old kid. He made a stupid mistake. So now I want to say about 4 years ago, there's this law that had passed that had gone retroactive, meaning it's going to apply for everybody now, And it was supposed to apply for him, and then either the state governor or somebody said no. But it's like, how are you just going to say no? It's retroactive. He was supposed to be out a long time ago, man. And some way, somehow, it's just he's been getting screwed over. So people feel it in there, man. There's people in there that are doing life for weed.
Yep.
People doing life for weed, man. I met plenty of them.
It's crazy, huh?
Yeah, man. It sucks. Yeah.
And then sometimes one out of three of them actually are taking the charges for somebody else. They were just right there.
Yeah, it happens, man. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah, it does happen, you know. But I mean, those are decisions that they make upon themselves, and you know,
Yeah.
you gotta live with it sometimes. You know? But
Yeah.
it's a decision
Yep.
that you took.
Bro, I can't imagine how crazy it must have been for you from seeing like how the West Coast politics are to the East Coast politics are.
That was actually gonna be my next question, man. How do they differ?
I would round. I would change. I would say this.
Whatever
The
you
only,
could say.
the only difference is state politics to the federal system politics are
There
a
you
little
go.
different. The East Coast, West Coast, for people like sureños and all that, doesn't change. It doesn't change. Only that in the feds they're allowed to, or it is not frowned upon if you want to go and play basketball with a brother,
Yeah.
or play cards with a brother. While in state prison, you can't do that. You
Yeah.
can't share food. You can't play or do none of that stuff. You know, but in the feds it's a little different. But the way that a sureño would carry himself, it's pretty much the same thing. So it doesn't change. You know, yeah, it does not change. Yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that actually. Oh man. We haven't tapped back in. Let's see if we got any comments, Louis. I know we got no comments on YouTube. Let's see on the IG.
YouTube. Shout out to Veto. Saying Lalo, so proud of you. And everybody else is just tuning in, just chilling, watching.
Tia Güero.
Yeah.
Shout out to Beto. Gracias.
Yeah, she's one of our shamans.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah. She came in here one time,
Maria
like, you know.
Sabina type thing.
Yeah. She cleansed all of us at one
did
time.
she?
Yeah, like yeah.
I need a cleansing. I'm next. Yeah.
For real, so.
That's sick, man. And do you feel like you've had trouble like adjusting from like prison to being out here, or has it been pretty like felt natural to get kind of back in the group of things?
I think the biggest thing that I struggled with was trying to do too much. My brother said that I was trying to move too fast. When I first got out, and because I was living in Brawley at first. I was living in Brawley, and I was
Where's
living
that at?
Brawley, California. It's in Imperial Valley, but like Mexicali,
Okay.
off the 8 freeway.
Yeah.
Woo.
So I was in the heat, bro.
Yeah.
Woo. This
Damn.
ain't nothing. I was over there in the heat, 120, 115. Oh man, good people out there. But excuse me. When I came back over here, I was trying to do too much, man. I was trying to my brother didn't want me to work right away. He wanted me to spend time with the family, enjoy my kids, you know, that stuff, which was cool. But I was like, man, I need a car, or man, I need more money, or I need this. I want my kids to have more of this. Or I want to do more. I want to do that, whatever. You know, I want to do more. He's, man, just kick back, relax, enjoy your life. And you just did almost 7 years. Like, you're good, bro. You know, just relax. So that was the biggest thing. This Saturday, actually, I had like I guess you could call it PTSD, man. After our travels at the Bay thing, we went over to a friend's house. I'm sitting in a chair in the back, little bonfire. I'm sitting in a chair, and I'm in San Diego over there off of Paradise Hills. And there was this couple arguing. So I'm sitting in a chair, and behind me is the entrance to come in and out. And then I hear them arguing, and I just feel tension, and my heart just starts. I'm like, oh man. So I started getting like PTSD and not knowing what's behind me and all this, you know. So my heart's racing. I just jump up. I'm trying to catch my breath, and it was the first time it actually hit me, bro, because I haven't experienced that in a while, man. Anybody that tells you that when they've been in like riots and stuff and they weren't scared, I'll say that they're lying, bro. Yeah. There's this scary situations, man, and especially I've never been to prison. I've been to county 1,000 times, you know, but prison and having to freshly experience that, it was something different, man. Something different. So this Saturday I experienced not a panic attack, but it was just like anxiety, I guess you could say. I got real anxious and just like
it's happening again.
Yeah, like oh man, I haven't felt this. My heart just freaking going, and then I had to turn the chair towards where I could see. When I turned the chair, now I'm like oh, okay, like now I can defend myself now, type, you know, like
I'm at ease.
Yeah, you know, I can see it coming now.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, man, my transition has been. It's been good. It's been good. I guess you could say that other than my mental health, that's where I need to grow. When I mean mental health, just how handle situations, how I, think of certain things, and my decision making. It's been better, It's been better. Obviously, like I said, just learning from the people around me, and just trusting the process. Just trusting the process. So it's been not too bad, man.
Oh yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that, bro.
Yeah, thank you, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, besides like last time I probably saw you was like 7-8 years ago. We were playing with some team. I don't remember what it was. Was it indoor? No, I don't think it was indoor. I don't remember. But and then here we are again, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I think after the first time I did see you was at the homie's house, right? The first time I saw you again was at the homie's house.
Shout out to Yoel, dog.
Sin
man.
miedo al éxito.
Sí.
Paparrín. Shout out to my boy Yoel, man.
Man. Oh man, dude, those bombazos and quesadillas, dog.
Man, they stopped doing it.
Yeah, man.
It's been a fat minute.
We always knew it was just like it wasn't a matter of if, but a matter of when.
Yeah.
But the times that I did go, man, it was some good times, bro.
Yeah,
good times.
God bless Mama Lou, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Some good music, some good people around you, man. Some good food. The vibes are good. The games are good. It's just, man, what more can you ask for, bro?
You don't play Buffalo, right?
I do play Buffalo.
I
I do play Buffalo, man. I actually got to get my Buffalo tattoo, man. I do play Buffalo.
Whenever you get lost, just look at it like,
Yeah.
with this hand.
I keep telling people, it's like, what's Buffalo? It's like, you don't want to fucking know.
Oh,
Don't ever say
man,
after that game.
I do play Buffalo. And you know what? Since I'm one of the more recent Buffalo signups, I always call Buffalo on someone that I believe plays Buffalo, and they don't, dog. So then I'm still fucking jealous. Like, he don't even play. I'm like, oh, man. Yeah, so Buffalo's cool.
Yeah. I know, bro. They tried to get me so hard to do that. I was like, nah. I don't know what that game is, bro. But like, you can see like the little twinkle in their eye. Like, are we gonna get this one? Are we gonna get this one?
Buffalo's just waiting for it and shit. God damn.
I remember telling Louis, whatever you do, don't ever play Buffalo. What is that? Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Then they asked him, you want to play Buffalo? He saw them. He's like, I don't want to now.
It's weird because sometimes when he tells me not to do something, like I go hard headed, like. Now I want to do it.
Right, yeah.
I tell Louis, don't.
I want to do it now.
If you listen to anything I ever say, don't play Buffalo. So like, all right.
This is the one time.
And then I see you like, you want to play Buffalo? And like a little smile and shit. Yeah. Nah, man, nah.
And then he's seen people play Buffalo.
If you have liquor in your hand, then they call Buffalo.
Whatever you have in your hand.
Whatever it is, bro. Whatever it is, man, it's just it can go real wrong, bro. Quick, too.
I mean, it's great for me to see.
Yeah,
Because I don't
yeah.
play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'll drink every now and then, but I don't like drinking that much. Where I'm just like, yeah, dude, let me play this game for life. Like, I'm good.
Hey,
I don't be drinking like that either. You know, I drink, but I'm not drinking like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday like that. You know, but if I'm at an event or something, I'll have a drink.
Special occasion type of thing.
I'll have a drink,
Absolutely.
You remember when we had Yoel on? They tried to call him on Buffalo, and they
Oh,
had a whole argument on Snapchat.
So they had like this whole thing because we've had Yoel on the podcast before, and he plays Buffalo, and his whole crew, and bro, this fool like he just shows us like, hey, look, it's on Snapchat. They're already trying to call Buffalo, but it's just that the cameras were like flipped.
Ah, okay.
So I think he ended up getting all of them. In like
He's
one
like, my tattoo's right here. Wait.
got him. Okay. Hey, it works for him.
Shit.
That motherfucker parties every day, bro.
I don't know how he does.
I do not know how he does it. We were supposed to go to EDC together. I already had my ticket, bro, and everything. I get it. I'm like, hell yeah, I got the stickers, got the wristband, I got all the stuff, right? And then next thing you know, I'm like,
so about to get all his bracelets and shit.
Yeah, right? Nah, bro, but then I couldn't go. Some stuff happened at home, and nothing bad. But just I just made it to where I can't go.
Yeah.
And I had to sell it, but then I seen the videos they posted up. Man, I like festivals. I went to my first one actually with Yoel over there in San Bernardino. Escape, dope experience, man. So that environment right there, peace, love, unity, just having a good time, man. That's what I'm all about, And the music's good, you feel it, no drama. I love it, man. Yeah.
right. Damn, this past EDC too when Luscanes pulled out.
Oh yeah, with Dioro.
Yeah.
Dioro? Yeah,
He pulled
Hell
out. That shit was dope. He bust out with Lechona.
Yeah,
And everyone just went buck
man.
wild.
Yeah, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be. I think the Yoel and them were like front row.
I think so
I
too.
believe they were front. They had a T-Rex.
I believe it. Oh, they had a
They had a T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Yoel is like this.
Hell
They
yeah.
got T-Rex and shit. Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah, shout out to you all, bro. And
shout
the
out
rest
my
of the
boy.
crew if they listen to this. They're probably gonna be at Rookies down the street for this Monday.
Definitely gonna be there, bro. Definitely.
Ah man, you guys also saw someone broke into Rookies this morning too.
I saw that.
At
Yeah, I
like
saw
around
that on
3:30
IG.
in the morning, something like that. Yeah, broke into Rookies.
What are you taking, TVs or?
I don't know what they
Oh.
took. They didn't put too much details. All they put out was a video of two guys like breaking in the doors and going inside.
Oh man,
They haven't disclosed that much of what the damage was done, but it's like, bruh.
that's unfortunate, man.
Mhm.
That's actually where I host my my Chavos watch parties for SDFC. That's where I'm hoping to do one this Saturday. You know, you guys are more than welcome to stop by.
Cool.
But that's who hosts us. You know, they hook us up with some discounts and whatever not. Shout out to Chris and the owner. She's always fucking hooking us up. Yeah, man, it's a good place right there. You know, so
Hell yeah.
it's unfortunate that happened.
We'll try to make it because we also got a homie's baby shower to attend to this Saturday as
Dope.
well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
shit crazy.
Babies, no more for me.
Nah,
You got kids?
nah, man, not
You?
yet.
No.
I know of no.
That's
No.
the way.
Nah, I'm done, man. I have a 14, a 13, and a 12-year-old, and
You got teenagers.
yeah, to start over, man, I'm good. You know, my life's good right now. Their life's good. Just to go back to changing diapers and all that, you know, I'm good. So,
Yeah, man. Well, I'm glad, bro. You're out here with us.
yeah, appreciate that, man. Hell yeah, bro. Living life, man.
Shit.
Living experiences.
Living experiences.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey. Shit. Well, I think it has come close to the end of the night. Lalo, you got any last words or any last thoughts or any last advice you want to give out to the world out there?
I think I've said everything that I had to say about what we do for the community. If you can be a kind person, be a kind person. If you see somebody that that needs some help, you know, a conversation, a hug goes a long way. I want to say thank you, both of you, for having me on here and for everything that you guys do. You know, I'm super proud to be from Oceanside, California, and to see my boys right here doing this podcast here, makes me happy. And I hope you guys, I wish you guys nothing but the best and to grow and keep on growing and I just go at it, man.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go at it, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And go check out the open house, which we haven't really talked about, but I'm gonna be performing with the band.
Yes.
We have Arm the Poet from Vista coming through to do some hip hop.
Yes.
We have my boy, my guitar player, Russ, Vista Boy, doing his thing. All amazing. It's gonna be going on from 12. Starts at 12, right? Or 1?
1
1.
o'clock.
From 1. It's like I wanted.
Yeah.
Mexican time, baby.
Yeah,
Mexican
yeah,
time.
yeah. We'll be there pretty late, Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially for the cleanup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll probably wait till Saturday, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
be
do
there.
that. We'll do that too.
Yeah. I can wait.
The
Right
store's
now,
already closed.
Yeah, right now we're playing Loteria. Dog.
But hey, spread the word, man. Spread the word. Loteria for the family and all that. It's a good time. Zumba, all of that good stuff, man. Anybody that needs diapers, your buddy just having a brand new baby, have them
Yep.
stop by.
I shoot them guys away.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're here for everybody, bro.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. And I hope y'all enjoyed today's episode. Once again, we appreciate everybody tapping in onto the live, whether on YouTube, on Instagram, whether you're hearing this on a different time, on any of the platforms you hear any podcast from. We appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and catch us on around next time. Hey, yo, thank you for sipping with us. Thank you for toking up with us. Thank you for kicking it.
Peace.